Doing the part 2 of our chest and back workout here. This one's gotta be quick. Well, it also is going to be quick. It's just a little bit shorter than the other one. So we're going to be grabbing some dumbbells. We're going to be doing some body weight pull-ups, wide grip action. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And no fancy handheld tripod angles this time. Unfortunately, it's very sad. I'm crying on the inside. So we're just going to get some regular camera angle action happening here. So, boom, boom, boom. Last time we used 55-pound dumbbells. So my disembodied voice is going to go grab those. Let's see. And for any of y'all that are new here on the live stream hanging out, I want to encourage y'all to check out my channel. Got full-length videos talking about burning fat, building muscle, whatever you may need for getting in the shape that you want to achieve. All right. So, originally, I was planning to get a little bit of shoulder action as well, but I don't think we got the time for it. Plus, my wrist still feeling a little tight, so give it some extra time to recover. Whew. Nice. Yeah, so it's Friday. How's everyone's week been going so far? Any fun plans for the weekend? I know for myself, it's going to be getting some work done. Maybe some work in the gym. Good workout. Might do a little leg workout on Saturday, but I've been liking these rest days. That's where you get the gains. So let's see, y'all gonna be liking this one here. We're gonna be doing some wide grip pull-ups, some fantastic form going on as well. How many reps? We're gonna go for 20 repetitions here. Oh, there we go. It's cool. I didn't even know you could zoom in using the front-facing camera on the phone like that. All right. Ooh. There we go. Pretty good. 20 repetitions right there. For a moment, I was like, ah, man, I spoke too soon. 20 reps. That's going to be too crazy. Yo, what's going on, universe? Muscle up. I actually used to be pretty good at the muscle ups, but I gained too much weight, too much muscle. It's tough now. It's raining taco. It's my workout song. I'll have to look up that one there. I'm not familiar with. This is raining taco. Awesome workout. Oh, I appreciate that, Anthony. Yo, what's going on? Tom Bond Crispy. Ugh. I thought you were going to say it's raining outside. I was like, how'd you know it's raining outside? Because it is raining. It's not tacos. That sounds delicious. I could go for some of that. Cali Muscle used to do muscle ups at his biggest. Yeah, like, at least for me when I was good at it, oddly enough, I wasn't doing any, like, weightlifting or body weight like workouts, because what had happened was I injured my knee. I think it was this knee, but I tore the meniscus in my knee, so I was doing a very intensive Tai Chi training routine, just stretches and Tai Chi. It's like every day for months. And the muscle ups were starting to get popular. And I was home and we were at the park. There was a pull-up bar and I was like, let me see if I can do a muscle up. I go and I did it. I was like, holy crap. Didn't even know it was possible. But now it's like, I don't know, it's not even a good workout and hurts my wrists. So I was like, I'm not going to keep doing it. Looking jacked. Oh, I appreciate that, universe. Yo, what's going on, Lane? Like the type to go to Planet Fitness. Yeah, we're trying to improve that Planet Fitness rep. I used to have a bad rap for a while. Well, I'm a big Planet Fitness advocate. How many times a week do I work out? At least during the weekdays, I'm trying to keep it every day during the week. If your gym was this empty, we can all Planet 2. Gymnastics at Ghost Town. Yeah, looking small today. I know that's why I gotta get in. That's why we gotta get in the gym to get bigger. It's exactly why we're doing it. Well, if we're doing it for the love of the game. Love from Australia. Oh, nice. What's going on? Julio. Yeah, it's cool. We got people from all over. Oh, who stops by and watches the stream. What's the stack? Just plates on top of plates. That's the... Let's see. So my supplement stack. Protein shakes, whey protein. I do a greens powder, collagen, creatine, Metamucil, and something else too. Oh, I have like an energy drink pre-workout mix that I do in the morning. Coffee, got my multivitamins, krill oil, broken cell chlorella, glutamine, some type of magnesium for sleep. You guys got me on a rant here. And then cilantro oil, because the broken cell chlorella and the cilantro oil It's supposed to help with removing like heavy metals from the body, um, specifically things like mercury. You'd be surprised if you eat a good amount of fish, or if you just eat fish, or if you try tuna every now and then. It's like it's good to take some proactive steps to make sure you don't got some mercury floating around in your body. Deca, nah, all natural. I mean, all natural. Yes, that's why I'm like listing out crazy amount of supplements that I've been taking. Oh yeah, vitamin D3, and what else? I feel like there's something else too, but that's kind of everything there, I'd say. Hey, what's going on, Ellie? Nice one, yeah. All right, last set here. Finish up with like a set of abs. Ooh, quick workout today. Ooh. All right, time to put the weights away. From Pakistan. Oh, what's going on, brother from Pakistan? You're in the natural vibe. Yeah, it's like keep it natural. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I would never take testosterone or human growth hormone. It's like right now I'm not, because it's like totally not necessary. But let's say, I'm 65 years old, I'm getting blood work done, and they're like, yeah, kind of low in testosterone and HGH. I'm assuming like lifestyle and nutrition are all dialed in, then it's like, yeah, for my health, I will more than gladly start taking something to help with that. But if you're young, yeah, like, yeah, you're 20 years old. It's like, if you don't even know what you don't know yet as far as the eating and the workouts go for really building muscle. That's not a bad thing. It's like, it's just, we all got to start somewhere. But once those things get dialed in, like you can get a crazy amount of improvement in a fairly short period of time. Like I've been working out for like 15 years, but it didn't take 15 years to get to this point. I would say, like, honestly, the last 2 to 3 years, I got like the most amount of gains just because I dialed everything in properly. And before we hop into the pull-ups here, this is your conscience speaking to you, letting you know I should show some support. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, cool. Now we back in frame. So we're gonna do 16 repetitions, body weight pull-ups. Like I said before, show some support. Hit subscribe. Oh, there we go. Cool, now we'll finish up with some abdominals. Super duper short workout today. one boy can be with one boy. My God, that's. I mean, I think there's like a certain age, so I don't know if boy is the right term there, but yeah, a guy and a guy and a gal and a gal can do that. Yo, what's going on, Miko? Yo, we got Metric Sphinx with a new avatar icon, profile icon. There we go, profile picture. Why is that pink? I'm not too sure what's pink there. Yeah, I gotta like up the stream. Show that support, hit that subscribe button because we are wrapping up. We're gonna do my most favorite ab exercise. Found your home. Well, welcome home, Kevin. You're accepted. I think this gym is for all machine colors pink. Pink? I don't know if this purple might just be how the color's coming through on the phone here, maybe, but either that or I gotta get colorblind test going. So what days do I go? So ideally I like to go as many days as I can, but the official days are the weekdays. Weekend would be nice. I'm sure like a lot more of y'all would be available to hang out during the stream, but I like my weekend to relax and have these muscles grow and recover. Yo, what's going on? Isabel Martinez. Notice you gone to the gym every day this week. Yeah, recovery time. Yeah, so that's funny. I literally was just talking about that. Yeah, I pretty much just save it for the weekend. It gives me more time to get things done at the house and get some work done and recover. Oh yeah, guys. Subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. Do 30 push-ups, do 5 deadlifts, subscribe. Oh, I wish. I'm heading out now. Good one. Yeah. All right, let's finish up these abs here. But if you subscribe, I'll do some deadlifts for my leg workout for when I do it next. And I might just do a leg workout this Sunday. We'll see. So for this single set, 25 reps, leg raises. That's a good one for the abs. Yeah, I was doing that one religiously when I was working on dropping the body fat and getting the six-pack going. Deal? Yes, deal. I will be doing legs either tomorrow or Sunday. It's looking like Sunday is most likely going to be the day. Whew. Yeah, I just got some burps going from all those leg raises there. I'll just sit at the gym. Well, we try to touch each other's muscles, make sure we're activating the muscles. It's raining. Let's do this. Yeah. Got hype up in the chat here. So, even though we wrapped up the workout, does not mean we're wrapped with the live stream. I like to do my little post-workout rants in the car. Ooh. Answering any fitness questions that you all got. So if you got them, make sure to write them in the chat, because once I start driving, it's hard to take the time to keep looking to make sure I'm answering them. But what I was thinking about talking about is the idea of rest and recovery. So give me one moment. Heading back, exclamation point. On my way back, exclamation point. Cool. All right, so like I was saying, recovery, growing muscle, those things literally go hand in hand. I've had people come to me because they're like, yo, bro, I want to build some more muscle. You know, they getting the personal training going. And I like to set some realistic expectations for them depending on what their goal is. So for people trying to burn fat, you can burn fat in much larger quantities than someone can build muscle. Muscle is for the most part very set with the amount of muscle that can be grown over time. And it's one of those things where in the beginning, let's say you're doing everything right, everything dialed in, you'll grow much more muscle more quickly in the very beginning, but it begins to taper off. And that's a natural thing. You would not want the body to just continue to send out these signals of growing muscle, because there's more to muscle than just a bicep or your shoulders. Our heart is made up of muscles. There's different muscles that surround the lining of intestines. Muscles are in a lot more things than just the part that people see on the outside there. Our eyeballs, there's muscles that move our eyeballs. So you can begin to kind of see, like, if the body's just sending these signals to continually grow muscle, it could get very dangerous. So there's limitations to that. But for burning fat, like, you could have someone do everything right from the start for losing weight, and they can drop like 10 pounds in a week, 30, 50 pounds in a month, like some big things, because it's just an energy in, energy out type of equation. And oddly enough, people that are overweight, like a lot of people think like, well, you know, my body stores fat very easily because I have a slow metabolism. Now, sure, there are factors that can influence how high someone's metabolism is, but someone who's 200 pounds overweight, like majority fat, they're going to have a higher metabolism than someone who's maybe like 140, 150 pounds, but like mostly muscle. And people don't like when you're carrying all that weight, puts a lot of metabolic strain on the body, meaning your body's going to burn a lot of calories, carry all that weight. And then the more muscle you have, muscle naturally burns a lot of calories, which is also in part why the body just doesn't pack on a lot of muscle to begin with. But anyway, so you can have someone drop like 20 pounds in a month. That's a dramatic change. You can't have someone gain 20 pounds in a month. That's like very, very unrealistic. It's oh, I was looking at the wrong light there. And let's see, my phone is not supposed to fall like that. That was like a dramatic. So, yeah, gaining like 20 pounds in a month, not really realistic. And if someone's doing everything right and they're doing it all natural, newbie gains, you could expect like 2 pounds of muscle in like the first month, and then after that, 1 to 2 pounds of muscle gain is kind of like the average. It's the expected. So when guys tell me about how they got the dirty bulk going and they gained 10 pounds, dude, I did have someone say, yo, I put on like 12 pounds in a month doing just like crazy bulking session. And it's like, bro, you probably gained like 10 pounds of fat and maybe 2 pounds of muscle. And what ends up happening is, like, watch the videos of the people that do the dirty bulks, like the before and afters. They definitely put on weight. Their size is bigger, but it's like mainly fat. And then what happens at the end of the dirty bulk? They're slow, they're sluggish, they're like, yeah, I don't know if I'd really do this again. All right, now it's time to cut the fat so I can, look in great shape. And then they're cutting the fat, and for the most part, they try to do it pretty quickly. But even if they do it slowly, what ends up happening is they lose a lot of the fat, but then they end up losing some of the muscle along with it. So imagine someone spends 4 months dirty bulking. In the 4 months, they gain, let's say, we'll be generous. Let's say they gain 10 pounds of muscle in the 4 months. But they also gained maybe like 40, 50 pounds of fat. So, or no, we'll say 40 pounds of fat. So they gained 50 pounds in 4 months. 10 of the pounds is muscle, 40 of the pounds is fat. And now they're going on their cut. And they do a pretty drastic cut. So in 2 months, they drop about 40 pounds, let's say. However, the 40 pounds, that's not all fat. Maybe like 35 pounds is fat, if we're being generous here. 35 pounds that they drop is fat, but they lost 40 pounds. So that means they lost 5 pounds of muscle. So 6 months go by, they gain 5 pounds of muscle, and then they still gained 5 pounds of fat. Now, let's say you got someone that recognizes, like, hey, it might take me, realistically, I'm going to gain a pound, maybe 2 pounds of muscle every month. I'm not going to go crazy with the calories. We're just going to do it the smart way. And they give themselves 6 months. So the first person was 4 months dirty bulk, 2 months cutting. This person, they're like, I'm just going to give myself half a year. I'm just going to give myself 6 months. In the first month, they gained 2 pounds of muscle. Whoa. Second month, maybe 1.5 pounds. Third month, we'll say 1.5 pounds. So now they're at 4 pounds in 3 months. Fourth month, just 1 pound of muscle. So they are at what was the math there? So they're at 5 pounds of muscle gained in 4 months. It's like, but Alec, the dirty bulk dude gained 10 pounds in that 4 months. It's like, yeah, but wait, because this dude gave himself an extra 2 months here. So month number 5 gains another pound. So now he's at 6 pounds of muscle. Month number 6 gains another pound. Now they're at 7 pounds of muscle gained. So 7 pounds of muscle, 6 months, that's pretty realistic. Now, how much fat did that person gain? Probably not a lot of fat. Let's say maybe 3 pounds of fat, give or take. So over 6 months, person put on 10 pounds total. 7 pounds is muscle, 3 pounds is fat. The first person went through this whole rigmarole of gaining 50 pounds in 4 months and then dropping 40 pounds in 2 months. That is so taxing on the body. And then what did they gain at the end of it? They gained 10 pounds, but it was 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle. So the person who took their time with it gained an extra 2 pounds of muscle while still keeping less body fat, which means they're going to visually look much more muscular than the person who has the 5 pounds of fat and just the 5 pounds of muscle gained. Because it's an interesting visual trick that happens when the body stays within like a fairly lean state of, let's say, like 10% body fat. If you get like, let's say like 8 to 10% body fat, you're going to be looking much more muscular than the person who actually does weigh more but has more body fat. So it's because of the muscle definition. You get the separation going, and it's a good body fat percentage. The 8 to 10, like you're not messing with your hormones. You're still living like a regular person, able to like eat regular foods and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like sometimes it takes time with building muscle. You can't, like, building a house is always going to take longer than tearing one down. You get 2 houses of the same, you got a blueprint to build a house of the same exact dimensions and size as this other house that's already built. The house that's already built, it's going to be quicker to tear it down. The house that you're building, it's going to take longer. It's just how it works. So if you guys are new here and you're just hanging out, hit that subscribe button, show some love and support. We're going to be doing a workout over the weekend, doing some legs, some deadlifts, and squats and stuff. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. So show that love, show that support, hit that subscribe button, go out, go sweat your protein shakes, enjoy your weekend. Peace. Oh yeah, let me end the live stream as well.